Hey Aquarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for June 15th, 2022. This is for Aquarius, last shuffle here for Aquarius. Aquarius, we have hidden motivations and we have playing it safe. So you intend on keeping some things to yourself for the greater good of everything. I'm sure it's the greater good because you're playing it safe. Maybe there's some things you need to hide from everyone so that you don't miss an opportunity or something like that, or lose something. Oh yeah, because you're playing it safe and cutting some things out right now. You could be cutting. It could be anything you're cutting out. I'm hoping that. Let's see what's underneath. The Queen of Cups. Two of Swords and Queen of Swords. That's, you're trying to get to a better place mentally, and in order to do that, you have to cut some things out. Hidden motivations. You're trying to avoid a financial disaster. You're trying to avoid a pitfall. You are trying, but this is about you imagining, daydreaming, okay? Going back and forth, like, what can I save? What can I cut out? You're playing it safe and only offering if this was financially, you are living way below your means, okay? If that's the case, you're considering this, that's your intention, is to live way below your means today. You're trying to get yourself to a better place emotionally or mentally rather, because you want something. It looks like you have a goal in mind that you are like, this would make me very happy. So it looks like almost like you're trying to save. You may be hiding that you're saving. You maybe have a rainy day fund, and this may be the day where you're imagining what you can do with that fund, or this is the day where you're deciding to create that and maybe not show. You're not telling anyone that you're doing this. If you're in a partnership, which I'm not seeing that, but I'm just saying, if you were in a partnership, you are putting money away for a rainy day, and you're playing it safe by offering a little bit. Like if you did get a bonus, you would only say I get 10% of it or something. You would give a smaller percentage of it to the household and put the rest away. You're optimistic with the Queen of Cups and Death. Now, you could be dealing with the Scorpio very strongly. You're being very optimistic about another chance or something, or being forgiven or forgiving. But this is all about too, maybe providing something to make amends, right? Maybe wanting to make amends with someone, maybe not. But it just looks like you're being optimistic about about love, right? You want to show gratitude, it looks like, too, to someone. It could be, but also optimistic about you can save this, you can save something. And with the Queen of Cups as well, this is like being optimistic about, like, you have another chance, okay? But what are you going to have to let go of? The fantasy world. You have to let go of these strong fantasies that you are having. Like, because you have the Seven of Cups and you have the Ace of Swords. You have to be very careful because your imagination may be, how like some people tell stories, and not that you're telling stories, but you ever meet people that tell stories and they believe their lies? You know what I mean? You ever meet people like that? They now believe it has become a memory. They've said it so many times or imagined it so many times. It has become an actual memory for them. And they're telling you have to energetically walk away from that, have clarity about your situation. Do not allow yourself to wallow in an imagination, daydreaming. Here, don't allow yourself to do that, because it could quickly become the truth for you. And also, this looks like your own manifestations, like your intentions, your mindset, your emotions, because this is also not just emotions but mindset too. It's confusion to some degree because you're not sure which cup is real, but at the same time it's mental because it's about daydreaming as well. And you have the Ace of Swords. But this is like you have to, you may be imagining things. I don't think you know the power of your mind. That is what they're wanting you to see, is that what you imagine becomes true for you. And so you're trying to avoid some sort of disaster or some sort of fallout or some sort of breakdown or ending. You're trying to avoid that, but you're imagining all the different ways you can. And so it's very important that, I mean, the practical part is saving, right? But also optimism is highly important. Whenever optimism comes out, it's almost like they're telling you that is the key. And not only that, with this energy of letting go and these intentions of yours, you need to be very optimistic about your situation, right? Because Two of Swords is here. That's about applying a balance to the situation that it's out of your control, or you feel like it's out of your control. Maybe because you're in your head, and that you feel like it's out of your control. But the motivation is that you don't want a disaster to strike you. You want you want to be, you know what I mean? You want to be safe. Let's see. This is 3, 2. Yeah, your wishes can definitely be fulfilled here. This may be in a union as well. This looks like it's some sort of union as well, because I see the Page of Cups here. So you're playing it safe and kind of like fencing or filtering there may be offers coming to you, love offers in some way, and it's like you have a goal in mind. You just have something you want to do, and I think that you may be shutting someone out or not telling people what's going on or how much you have, because I'm seeing finances here. You're saving. You're trying to juggle between saving and offer, having it, or you know what I mean, like giving, contributing it to something or someone, but then also like you don't want them to know how much you actually have, because it's like, maybe they have plans. They're always doing something with the money, and it looks like, yeah, it looks like what it looks like is if you are in a union, maybe you feel like they would spend on themselves or something like that, or you just want to prevent that, and you don't want to argue either about that. It looks like you just don't want to argue about it, so you'd rather just hide it for now until you are able to present it, and it's more so to prevent anything from happening. Like, you just don't want a tower to happen. It's dawning on you that you need to save. It's just dawning on you here. I mean, wow, who doesn't need to save right now? But I think it's really hitting you now that you need to prepare. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.